Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's Skull Royal back at it with another video here today. As you see on the screen, I made a short about Super Saiyan Blue LF Vegeta getting a Zenkai. So I'm gonna be talking about him, and I'm also gonna be talking about Beerus, the new Beerus that will be coming out as well. So the first part of the video will be me talking about Vegeta, and then the second part of the video I'll be talking about Beerus. So yeah. New to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well as leaving a like and a comment down below your thoughts on Gaki finally getting the buffs that they deserve. I've been waiting. I mean, obviously we had Goku, Vegeta, the tag unit, but they were mainly using other teams, even though they're perfect in Gaki. But now with the Zenkai Vegeta coming, Vegeta's getting the Zenkai that's coming out, and the new Beerus. I'm just ecstatic, dude. Anyway, now here's the thing about this guy, right? This unit has potential to break the game, and I'm serious about this. Like, if you really look at everything that he does, right? As a matter of fact, let's start from here, right? The blue card, right? This is gonna be massive, regardless, right? And the inflicted enemy with attribute downgrade plus 15% is probably gonna increase to 20 or 30, most likely. And like I said, it's gonna be massive. This green card, right? Oh my goodness. Restores all health by 15%, and then plus 20% to next special move or ultimate damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. But this stacks. Just remember, guys, this is stacking. So if you have a character, like for example, if EX Whis for some reason ever gets a Zenkai, right? You run that EX Whis with this guy generating green card, or you're running Yajirobe as your leader. You know how much like damage increases that you're gonna get for your blue card and your ultimate, and plus that 15% health, so good. I don't think this will change other than him getting key on his green card. That's probably it, or maybe an extra damage inflicted. Like if they increase the damage inflicted, or if they increase the green card healing restoration, I think that'll be too broken. But I mean, I'll take it if it's you know. But right here, right? So the ultimate, right? Massive, really good. Plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted upon activation for 3 timer counts, and it inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 timer counts. This is broken. No switching will always be broken. There's no counterplay into it. Also, right? This ultimate could pretty much kill anything once he gets the Zenkai. Also, I think they will add the nullified endurance part for his ultimate. A lot of these LFs have that perk into them. Unfortunately, the only LF that Zenkai that hasn't got it is Beerus, unfortunately. So I mean, hey, maybe they could give him another unique platinum equipment and give like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta level type thing. Anyway, I'm speaking too much, but they definitely gonna add the nullified endurance portion. But I think this is gonna stay the same. If they increase the no switching, or if they increase the damage on the ultimate, that'll be a little bit too crazy. So yeah. Before I go with his abilities, I'm gonna look at his 14-star stats real quick. His defense is actually not bad for a 14-star unit. So I think his defense is going to be around the 170-180 range, which is really good. And then I think his strike attack is going to be around 180 to 185. I'm pretty much like predicting. And his blast attack will be around 175, 180-ish. That's my predictions. Now uniques. Right here, right? This is perfect, other than they just need to add inflicted damage. That's all they need. And on the level 2 card draw speed, maybe increase it to 15, and that's it. They really, this main ability is really good already. They just need to add damage inflicted and maybe increase the card draw speed just by a little bit. But the fact that he gets level 2 card draw speed for 10 timer counts, that's broken. So now right here. 20% damage inflicted against Gaki. I think this is gonna stay the same. If anything, they might increase it to 25, 30. But before I keep going with his unique abilities, there's gonna be some people that's gonna say Beerus is about to be dead on arrival because of this Zenkai coming out. We still don't have all of Beerus's uniques just yet. They haven't gave out any full details about the unit other than them showing Beerus's gameplay just a little bit. They haven't even shown his main abilities. So the thing is, he could be an LF character, and that's what I'm predicting. I think he is an LF character. They haven't specifically stated that he's an LF, but I think he is an LF, and we just gotta wait and see on the full details. So yeah, but anyway, this is crazy too, because every time he uses a strike or blast arts, he gains plus 10% damage inflicted by ally God Ki or Vegeta clan unit, and he also gets plus 15% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, as well as a -3 to his own arts cost by 5. So this is crazy, because honestly they could probably increase this to 15 and 20, and that would be stupid. That would be dumb. I think this is gonna stay the same in my opinion. I think because of his Zenkai stats. I think they're gonna, because of his increased Zenkai stats, if you increase this any further, his damage capability is gonna be too much. So yeah, let's go with his second unique. Applies the following effect to self every time another battle member is hit when an enemy strike or blast attack. He's shortened sub count by 1. Reduces next damage sustained by 40%, cannot be stacked. And this applies until enemy combo is finished, as well as gain attribute upgrade minus 30% to enemy sustained cut effects, cannot be cancelled. I think the sustained cut is going to increase to 50%, because that's usually the norm for a lot of these LF units. This part right here, right, the reduced damage sustained, this is going to be cannot be cancelled, just like how every other modern unit is. If they increase the strong sub count, let's just say if they increase it to 2, that would be crazy. That would be super crazy. So yeah, now what is he missing? He is missing, besides everything that I said with key gaining on his green, extra damage inflicted, he is missing when he enters the battle, him getting a little bit of damage inflicted, as well as when he enters the battle, he is missing key gain. So that's really all that he's missing. All he's, besides the things that I said, blue card getting a massive modifier, key on main, and not key, damage inflicted on main, and key on green card. He just needs a little bit more damage inflicted when he comes in. Maybe a reduced damage received by 20% when he comes in, so that way when you cover change, you're only gonna gain the 40. You're gonna gain up to 60% cut. Obviously, the key on entry, and the nullify endurance on his ultimate. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Vegeta portion. I think if they go even further than what I stated that he needs, he's gonna be the best character in the game. Like, no debate. Like, this Vegeta is potentially going to be Ultra Gogeta tier, if not even more, depending on how they Zenkai him. So I would say Legends have to be a bit careful, but in my opinion, for me as a God Ki main, like I stated before, make him Bergman. I don't care. God Ki supremacy. So yeah, now I'm gonna talk about Beerus really quick. Alright, so now this is part 2 of the video, the second half of the video I should say, and we're talking about Beerus really quick. So as you see, right, God Destruction Beerus, he's coming on the 23rd. So obviously we have a video and stuff that's coming on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys plan your time zone. 8 a.m. Central Time and 6 a.m. Pacific Time. And anyone else who's watching my video, like who is outside of the United States, make sure you convert that time. So convert 9 a.m. EST to your time zone. So anyway, we pretty much saw a gameplay video about this Beerus, and pretty much he looks insane. So let me just pull up really quick that I pretty much found on my Discord really quick, and because some of my buddies, he pointed out like the specific things that that Beerus mentioned. So that way he pretty much has it on a little timesheet or a spread. So here we go. I pulled it up just right now. So now, as we saw in the gameplay, his main ability takes only 5 counts, which I think when his actual release comes out, I think they're definitely gonna change that. So yeah, he gets extra damage inflicted every time he's faced with an enemy. So as you saw right on the gameplay, when he faced against Goku Blue, and then when Goku Blue dies and he faced against rival Frieza, you saw that mini damage inflicted that he got when somebody was entering the battle. So yeah, he restores his HP by 3% every time he uses a strike card. So as you saw, when he took damage, when he's using a strike card, you saw him start healing. Also, another thing, he is strike oriented, so keep that in mind as well with this Beerus. Upon entering the battle, right, inflict damage inflicted which cannot be canceled. So when he enters the battle, when a character is entering the battle and they have a white color font, that means uncancelable buffs. When they have a blue color font, that means that just added abilities that can be canceled. So anyways, he has inflicted damage cannot be canceled. He has sustained damage cannot be canceled. He has card draw speed by 1, which can be canceled, but you always got a low card draw speed on your unit. And he also has lower strike cost, so that's really good. Green card, right? He restores a crazy amount of key. Like as you see with this key gain, with his green card, he gains up to almost 70 key, which is crazy. He locks opponents in, as you saw against the Frieza. He has debuffs opponent, and then his blue card nullifies endurance. Now the question part is, he also nullifies endurance revival, because as you saw at the end when he killed Frieza, he has a special animation. So I don't know if that's upon his blue card or that's part of his unique ability. Whichever the case, that's crazy. He also gets a Dragonball when he uses a blue card on hit, or if he kills an opponent. It all depends. He also reduces key on blue card on hit / kills, which also depends as well. He restores his key twice when he activates a green card. So when I meant by 70 key, you saw that he restores key twice, so which is crazy. And the last thing is when he lands a blue card, as you saw, he drew a green card or strike card. So we don't know if he actually drawing cards or not. So yeah, as you see on the pic on the screen right now, this is the art for Beerus. Crazy, insane. And other than that, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and then comment down below your thoughts on the news with ZENKAI Vegeta and the new Beerus. And other than that, I'm out. Peace.